Hello Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 8th going to the 14th of January. So let's dive in. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Before we do, make sure you like and subscribe, and also let me know how this reading resonates with you as well. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to shuffle the cards, pull them out for you, and we'll talk about it. All right. Ooh, all right. Overall energy is the Three of Swords, heartache, pain. Some sort of separation may have happened lately for you, maybe some difficult news. All right, you will be focusing on healing this energy and addressing this energy, but yeah, it's not the best of cards to get as an overall energy, okay? Because your heart may be a little bit broken. All right, but let's dive into the rest of your reading, your overall energy. 9 of Cups, so that will be resolved. Maybe you're already going through that heartache, but we will discuss it in a second. What are Scorpio's challenges for the week? All right, the Death card, what to focus on, Knight of Pentacles, your recent past, Three of Wands, your strengths this week, Two of Pentacles, your near future, the Hanged Man, your feelings this week, the Devil, your environment this week, Temperance, that's nice, your hopes this week, Queen of Cups, and your overall energy again is the Four of Pentacles. Cancer literally just had that in the same position. Okay, so let's switch the camera around and we'll dive into it. All right, Scorpio, let's dive into it. Okay, so the 9 of Cups coming in as your overall energy and how you are this week is the 9 of Cups. So you are working towards your wish fulfillment and you will feel quite happy during this week, which is nice to know considering the other things that we've got. That kind of tells me that this Three of Swords is lingering pain. It's something that's already happened. So in a way, it's better news than if it's happening now. But this tells me that you're working on improving your emotional well-being because of the things that you've been going through. It does not mean that you're completely healed. I'll be honest, it's still a lingering energy here. It's probably because something caught you by surprise, or again, maybe hurt an inner child part of yourself. So if you had an abandonment wound from your childhood, then it could have triggered that. Something's triggered a childhood wound. But again, I think you're working on bringing happiness into your life. There is a wish fulfillment coming in for you guys this week, which means that some dream, some goal of yours will be coming true, which is nice. And ultimately you will feel quite content, which is lovely to see. In terms of your challenges this week, is the Death card. So again, your challenge here is accepting that something has ended and that a new beginning is at hand. Usually this is your card, so this should usually be your strength, but I think maybe you're a bit tired of endings and new beginnings. I think you just wanted to settle in probably something that you really thought that you could rely upon, who you could rely on, whether it's a person, situation, whatever. It didn't end very well, okay? It surprised you with an ending. So this is a challenge for you, but again, it is your energy. So regardless, I do believe you will move forward. But yeah, I think this is causing some major transformation for you. Maybe internally, again, something is having to shift. It sparked something within you that needs to be put to an end. So again, if it is childhood wounds or, you know, old triggers, then again, it is coming up for us to release it. Okay, now in terms of what to focus on this week, Scorpio, you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is about your growth, okay, in whatever area. Usually this is about your career, in general, your money, but this can be in anything to do with just your growth in general as a person. Knight of Pentacles says that there will be an opportunity at hand, so it's about looking for it and searching for it and slowly but surely trying to find that thing that really fits with your desires, your dreams, your goals. I do believe some of you will be improving when it comes down to your career life. So whether that is like a promotion or a new stream of income or a way to make more, that seems really good for you guys, and they're asking you to keep focusing on that. Knight of Pentacles is also just like planting seeds along the way. So if it's just knowledge that you're building, or you're starting to get new habits in, or you know, your new projects that you are starting up, like I'm hearing like every little thing helps, you know, so you could be adjusting small little things in your career or in your money or whatever it is that you're doing in the plan. And I think it really is going to be is going to eventually lead to a lot of wealth for you or a lot of stability for you as well. So they're asking for you to focus on that materialistic aspect, on that grounded aspect here. Okay, in terms of your past energy, your recent past energy, we have the Three of Wands, which is usually a card of waiting. But some of you, I feel like maybe some of this heartache might come from, rejection, something that you were waiting and anticipating and again thought was going to come in for you, maybe didn't, and that might have been where the bad news is. Or maybe you were expecting good news and maybe it didn't come out that way, or maybe you never heard from someone or a situation since you spoke out, or since you've been waiting for it. So, some of you could have been ghosted, for example. Three of Wands, you've been waiting for things to come your way. I do see things will come your way, so don't worry much about it. If it doesn't, then it's not for you. I know that can be hard to hear because we don't want that. We just want it. But something better is probably on its way for you as well, to be honest. Now, in terms of your strengths this week, it is your ability to ride the waves. This tells me that you are going to be very busy this week and you are going to be figuring out a lot of things. As you can see, is juggling 2 pentacles, so 2 ideas, or you could just be very busy with trying to balance your social life, your work life, as well as your own, emotional and mental well-being. So again, this is your strength though, so you are doing very well at this within this week, even if you don't feel like it. All right, now in terms of your near future, Scorpio, you have the Hanged Man, Piscean energy, okay? What this means is that in the near future, you could definitely be, whether it's by choice or whether it's by the universe's choice, in a position of observing rather than doing anything, okay? So this is for you to gain some sort of higher perspective, some enlightenment, all right? It may feel like stagnation, but a lot's going on in the spiritual world and in your own, awareness of the world around you. With the Hanged Man, it again is a stuck energy, but sometimes people put themselves in a position like, okay, I'm not going to move forward, I'm just going to simply observe, I'm not going to make any rushed decisions, I'm just going to see how things go, and then once you believe it's the right time, then you will make a move forward. But something feels like it's not the right time, and that I think you will need a timeout. You will need to see things differently in the near future, especially if you're holding a lot of anger and resentment, which is normal. When we get betrayed, or when we feel rejection, or when we feel abandonment, whatever it is you guys are struggling with, we can feel a lot of different emotions, and that's normal, by the way, Scorpio. Don't be afraid of feeling anger or feeling a bit peed off with someone. That's okay. If someone has hurt you, then that's normal feelings to feel that way. Don't hate yourself for it, or put yourself down for it. I know it's not the spiritual thing to be, but spirituality is not about, sunshines and roses and feeling good and finding peace straight away. It's not that. It's the journey between that, is dealing and acknowledging pain and sitting with it and observing it. It's going through those deep things, all right? It's very deep stuff. It's not just, it's not just easy things. It's very difficult. But it feels like you're really going to be healing that by looking at things differently, okay? You will gain a different perspective that will heal that heart of yours, and that will really help you accept some sort of transformation in your life. Like, I'm sensing Phoenix rising energy, and I know Scorpios get that a lot, but with the Death card, it really is transformation for you. And I think because that's a challenge, there's something you don't want to change, or it's something that you don't want to accept, it's something that you don't want to. Maybe it's not about even whether you want it or not. It might even be just very subconscious. Like part of you is still holding on to some pain, or holding on to something. But the Hanged Man, you will see things differently. You will put yourself in a position to observe. And I do see a lot of enlightenment coming through for you that might help you moving forward. All right. Now, in terms of your feelings, this week is the Devil energy. So yeah, it could be those deep dark feelings. Again, the shadow side of ourselves could be in the way. Again, if we understand that this doesn't actually have any power over us, we have power over it. Your emotions, your fears, your own temptations, your dark thoughts, whatever they are, Scorpio, you have power over them. They're simply here to teach us parts of ourselves that we need to still heal, and that's it. All right, this devil looks scary. This devil looks like it has, a control over these people, but it is not the case. These people are able to free themselves, but they are fearful of that devil energy. So you're fearful of something, or again, like seeing your anger, seeing your resentment as a bad thing is probably where the power is being fed to that devil energy, because it's not a bad thing, it's normal. And I think we need to speak more about that. It's normal to feel resentment, anger, and like you want to be a bitch, you know? That's normal, but just don't do it. You have power over that. But anyway, because this is coming up in your feelings, you could be dealing with a lot of low vibrational stuff this week. But again, you do have power over it. And I want to say that there's something in your environment, because this is in your environment, the temperance, that actually will help you to heal and soothe that devil energy. So whether that's the person around you, could be a Sagittarius here, but it doesn't have to be. It's just the card. It's ruled by Sagittarius. Could even be your own guardian angel, or connecting to your spiritual guides will help you. Or again, it could just be a lovely person, a lovely friend, or a relationship that can really help you to become more balanced when it comes down to that, okay? Or, you know, tapping into your own feelings and, you know, maybe connecting to nature for some of you. That seems to heal that devil energy, because she's balancing two elements. And actually, usually the story behind this card is that she's actually balancing like fire and water to make something out of them too. You know, she's very carefully and taking her time to balance the two. That's why it's about patience, about harmony. So your environment will bring you harmony this week when it comes down to your feelings and emotions, okay? So connect with nature, connect with people who have an angelic, someone around you has an angelic aura, okay? Because this might help you a lot. Anyway, so in terms of your hopes, it's interesting, Scorpio, because this is you. And I'm just feeling, I mean, it could be another person outside of yourself, another water sign, who could be a dream of yours to have in your life. But this feels like a certain way of being. Seems to be a hope of yours. And maybe it's because you're hoping to be healed, compassionate. Maybe you are feeling a lot of anger here. And you're wanting to be more, you know, gentle. You're wanting to be more loving. You're wanting to be more open and healed. That takes time. The fact that you're already envisioning this and wanting this is a good sign, because it's already telling me you are detached from that energy, that devil energy. So Queen of Cups is usually sensitive, empathic. Maybe you're feeling a little bit out of touch with your intuition because of the feelings that you're having here. But again, take some time, take your time. Patience is very important. If there was any chaos in your environment, by the way, then that will also be healed. But yeah, when it comes down to your hopes, it's really about being back, not in your old self, but being healed, being more emotional, being more loving and kind. I think you already are that, but there's a certain view of yourself that you might have of yourself now that is just a little bit maybe not the truth, or is just because you're healing something that you don't feel your best self, but you will be. All right, now in terms of your overall energy, very similar to what Cancer just got, and a few people have had this in their overall energy, to be honest, so it's like a little bit of a collective thing. Four of Pentacles is being a little bit closed off, not willing to open up and not willing to let go. So make sure we're not doing that. Because we have the Three of Swords here, I think this is stemming because we've got pain. You're not really open to offers. You're not really open to what people have to accept, which is okay. This doesn't have to be a bad card, and lately it's not been coming up in that energy. It is just a reminder, don't be too stubborn, of course, but if what people are giving you doesn't feel like it is good enough for you, then that's also okay to reject it. It's not a bad thing. But it's a good time to consider whether we are holding on to things that are not you anymore. People who just aren't supposed to be around you anymore. Situations, you know, for some of you, if you're still waiting for the past, then again, that's something you have to let go of, because that's that devil energy. If you're like, well, I can't stop thinking about them and that must mean that they're manifesting. No. I see videos like that a lot, and I just feel like it's just such a toxic thing to tell people, because I thought about my narcissistic ex for 2 years. That motherfucker never told me the truth, and he never came back. So, you know, at the end of the day, like, if I was to go with that and I'm dreaming about someone, it doesn't really mean that it's your subconscious mind. And if you were around someone, or if you know, really, really desired something and you spoke about it, thought about it every single day, that's going in your subconscious now, depending on how long you're thinking about it. So it's coming up for a reason for you to acknowledge. At the end of the day, you should accept what you see, and that's it. Of course, things go deeper, but if someone is not showing up for you, if someone is, not, if someone ghosted you, or if someone left things like open and kind of abandoned you or whatever, or if someone rejected you, it's like, don't hold on to it, okay? Keep living your life. If they do come back around, then they do, whatever, and if they do, then great. But, that devil energy with the Four of Pentacles, Three of Swords, it's a little bit obsession. No offense to you, this could be, this might not resonate with you, or it could, again, not be even in terms of relationships. It's something that you might be, there's a temptation to hold on to hope in something, or obsess about something. It's all you can think about. I need answers about it. Like, for some, this won't be for everyone. We gotta work to let that go. We gotta work to open ourselves up to alternate possibilities, okay? Because that might be the thing that makes you feel a bit stuck later on. All right. Oh my God. Okay. Now that's just for a few of you. It doesn't have to be for everyone, but some people do need to hear that sometimes, I think, and it's coming from a place of love, and I've been that too, so don't worry. But anyway, my angels, I am gonna roll the dice for you. Let's see what star sign, a number, and a planet is going to be significant for you guys this week. Take your power back, Scorpio. That's what I really want to say to you. Don't let other people control your destiny. Don't let other people or situations control your emotions, by the way. So if you get rejected from one thing, you got bad things out there. The world is your oyster, Scorpio. Like, so many things that you can achieve in this life, okay? All right. You have number 11. This is highlighting your community, friendships, all right? Could be to do with your technology standing out, whether you get a new technology. Oh, you have a lot of you have a lot of technology, a lot of Mercury. Sorry, you have the Mercury here, and you also have Gemini. So there could be something about technology at this time, or like innovation I'm feeling as well, or having a lot of ideas, a lot of communication, a lot of speaking up, a lot of, a lot of that stuff. So Gemini could be important for you guys. Mercury, again, is all about ideas, thinking, communication, and again, technology. And 11 is also about your hopes and dreams. So all of these are significant for you guys this week, okay? I love you guys. I wish you all the best. I'm sorry if the end was a bit preachy for some, but I'm just delivering a message. I won't apologize, actually, but I love you all. I hope no one hates me for it, but maybe, I don't know. Like, I start to overthink Scorpio, because some people really just don't like some styles of readings, and then they take it out on me, but it's just what it is. All right, angels, I love you guys. I wish you all the best. I send you my love. Please make sure you like and subscribe if you do like the readings and you want to see more of them, and let me know down below how this resonates for you. I love you, Scorpio. I really, really do. I send you all my love, and I hope to see you guys next time. All right.